Welcome, everybody. Pro Wrestling Reality here. And this is just breaking. I just received this news, and it was Chris, the Wrestling Informer, who broke this. And I wanted to speak about it just off the top of my head, just because I'm really emotional. And I really wanted to cover this. So, we are getting a biography on Natalya. She's coming forward with the book now. And as I talked about numerous times in the past, her father, his book, Bret's book, um, told a lot of really scandalous, heavy hitting, emotional stories of, life on the road and sampling a thrill on the side while being away from his wife. And, he gets into a lot of stuff about other wrestlers, from those times. And he shared a lot of positive stories as well. But, he gave a lot of great insight in, little things like talking about Triple H Paul Levesque, saying that back in the day, he'd be walking around the fan expo or some such thing, and you'd kind of be looking over his shoulder at everything, kind of saying, I'm gonna own this damn place one day. And, look where he is now. And it was Bret who kind of gave a lot of that interesting insight on many, different people. But for me personally, it was a challenging read. It really was a challenging read. It was one of those moments where you finally see, what your childhood hero is really all about. And I never really was quite the same on Bret. After that, as we spoke before, then I read Julie's book, and it showed a whole different side, of everything that went on. But that's not, unfortunately, where it ends. There's other heart books. I believe the wife of the British Bulldog, Diana Hart, wrote a book which I spoke about, did one of my first videos on. And there was incredible bombshell allegations there made and put forward. And of course, the Martha Hart Owen book was kind of another really scathing, really challenging read, and a challenging moment for Hart history. But here we are now, the daughter, coming forward, the last Hart beating dungeon to WWE. I don't know if this is going to be a fluff piece, if this is going to be something under the WWE New York banner, their publishers, their editors, however you want to get into that. Or if this is going to be kind of the exclusive tell-all that we've seen in the line of Hart biographies in the past, 15 years or more. Anyway, thank you very much, and I want to thank Chris, the Wrestling Informer, for bringing this forward tonight. Thank you.